Good day and welcome to my channel once again. My name is Matthew Desmond. My name is Desmond and I'll be walking you through. Today we'll be discussing how to make a float button on WordPress using Elementor. Well, I noticed that some people have been asking me that how can they make a float button? Some clients have even said they want to make a float button, they just need it for some reasons. Some, they want it to channel their customers, because if you don't have a float, if you do have a float button, sometimes it helps you reduce the bounce rates that normally come to your website. I don't know if you understand what I mean by bounce rate, but then if you don't, I will do another video to talk about bounce rate, but presently we're talking about how to make a float button. And then what you use the float buttons for, and I've said it helps you reduces the bounce rate. It helps you pinpoint and direct your website viewers to a part of your website, or you use it to pass a news across, or you use it to direct them to one thing that you want them to do. Looking at this website now, this website I'm sharing with you right now, it's my website, a blog. If you see, you will see this where I'm hovering, the HOD latest episode, that is Out of Dragon. If you scroll through it, you can see it. You see that the float button remains there, it's not going anywhere, even when I'm scrolling up or down. So then how are we going to make this button? How can you make a button like this? How can you make a button like this? That is what we'll be looking at today. And right now, we are going to be diving into it once and for all. Okay, let me share now. I've already made a float button, but I'm going to be removing it now. Okay, I've made one down. Yeah, this is it on my back at the back end, but I'm going to delete it and walk you through how you are going to make one. This is the float button, the one I made initially, so I'm going to be deleting it now. I will delete it and make another one. Okay, so how do you make a float button? Let's say on your WordPress dashboard, you want to make a button. Of course, you should know how to do this. You add a new section, excuse me. On your new section, then you go back and add a button. When you add a button, now that you've added the button is there, but if you see, if you move it up and down, it's going to still be showing. So now I want to edit it to latest Out of Dragon HOD episode. Okay, so now that I've done that, you will want to still see, you see, the button is still moving. So the next thing you need to do is to, you want to align or justify the button. I want to align the button. I want it to be centralized. Doing that, you go to advanced. See advanced at the left corner of the system. When you go there, you go to width and positioning. On which you put it in inline auto. When you put it in inline auto, do you want to align it center? Yes. You put it in position. The position you want to put it must be fixed. And immediately when you click fixed, you see, I want to repeat it so you can see in default it was there. The moment you click fixed, it jumps to the left-hand corner of your WordPress dashboard. As you can see, this is it here. This is it that I'm hovering my mouse on. Let me go back and change the color, the background color, so it can be visible. The background color is green now, but I'm going to put it in red so that you can see it. Okay, boom. Now we have it in red, but it's still stick. Now it's just stick it to one side. It's not moving. Of course, if you want it in this side, fine. But that is not where it ought to be, because let me update and load the website for you to see. What you are going to be seeing is not what you might want it to be. As you can see, it's still loading. It's still loading. Okay, so you can see just hanging at one corner here where you can't even find it. So you can barely see it. You come back, you go to where it is, then you go back to your advanced again. From your advanced, you will see what they call offset. If you scroll down, like this, you see offset. This offset helps you balance it to wherever you want it to be. Now I want it to be at the middle, but now you can decide to put it straight right or straight left. You can put it straight up or straight down, depending on where you want it to be. But I will carefully adjust it using this, because I want it to be at the center. Then the offset, I will bring it here. As you can see, done. It's there and it's hovering. You see? Just like the way we had it before. It's there and it's hovering. It's on your website and it's hovering. You can decide to do some styling and all of that if you want to. But this is how to make your button simply. But you don't want to say this is how to make the button without checking it on your mobile view. Of course, you need, these days, you don't just build to the resolution of your desktop alone or to your laptop. You need to build a resolution that it will be able to work, that will be responsive. Responsive in the sense that it will work both on your phone, on your tab, and as well on your desktop. So now I'm going to check how it's going to be. I want to check how it's going to be on my mobile. Now on my mobile, you can see, as you can see, I can't even find the button. It's nowhere to be found. So for you to be able to find it, you go back to your preset again. You go back to your presets, the offset, the way it works in the positioning, then you adjust it. You see, now that I'm adjusting it, it's coming out. So where do you want it to be? Of course, I don't want it to be here. I want it to go down a little. So I will adjust it to the horizontal, to the vertical position. By the vertical positioning, I've been able to adjust it. You see, when you scroll through my page, you see it hanging there. Then you update and view again. It is still the same on your desktop. And that is how you make a float button. Thank you. Watch out for more of my videos on. After this, I'll be discussing how you can make an heading, the way you can make a menu bar, the way anything that you want me to make, you can drop it at the comment section and I'll put you through on how to use an Elementor to do it. It's very easy. Before you want to write a website, you need to write some steps of code. You know the number of CSS you have to put together, the block of CSS code that you need to put together to achieve this. But now you see, within a few seconds, you're able to do this. Even for a layman, you can, just with your mouse, your drag and drop, and it will be boom. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, and I wish to see you again in the next video.